Now, the first thing you want to do is verify if this is getting power. And we'll do this on 2 vehicles so you have a pretty good sense on what you need to do. So maybe you have an accessory like this. You're plugging in the accessory and nothing is happening. And you figure, I have a problem with the power outlet, but maybe you have a problem with this. So you want to check everything. So here we have a multimeter. If you don't happen to have one of these, I'll link this one in the description box below. And you're just choosing the volts DC setting. So if you look at the power outlet, straight back, this is where you're going to place, hold on. This is where you're going to place the red lead coming from the multimeter, just like this. And your black, you're touching the outside of the housing. So let me set everything up here. We'll turn on the ignition. So we have the red lead straight back, black lead touching the housing, and there we go, 12 volts. So this is getting power. Now I had an issue which we're going to jump into. Actually, let's go there right now. So I had an issue in my Acura. Now this is really the first problem. Look at the line of sight. I have the shifter in the way, and I have this door that swings open. And then you have a little cover for the power outlet. Now in my case, I was getting no power, and with my phone, because I can't see down the cavity, it's too difficult to really get a good angle. So with my phone, I just recorded, and I found a gum wrapper stuck in the cavity, and that was the issue. I'm up and rolling again, but we will go over a few things in a moment, what you want to check. But just to show you on a different vehicle, you simply make sure that the car's running or that you have the ignition switch on. Make sure that you're getting battery voltage. Okay, so there's 2 other things you need to check. So once again, multimeter, but now we're jumping over to continuity. That looks like a Wi-Fi hotspot. A little hard to see, it's all the way on top of the screen. Wi-Fi hotspot, that's the symbol you're looking for. So now let's talk about the fuses. Pull the fuse little cover and look at the back. Let me turn this off. And as you can see, we have accessory socket, but also look at number 32, accessory. Why are there 2 of them? Well, let's first test them. Now, continuity means 2 points make a connection. Okay, that's what we want to hear. Now, you can pull the fuse or simply just quickly test it with the multimeter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 15 amp. And let's see if we have continuity. And we do, so the fuse is good. And then number 32 is this guy all the way up here. And there we go, we have continuity. So both fuses are in good shape. Now the reason why we find 2 fuses, this guy's for both sockets in the vehicles. In other words, the front one here, and then there's a rear one. Hold on. There's a rear one right here. Okay, so that fuse deals with those 2. Now the second fuse deals with a relay. There's actually a relay that deals with the power socket. So you may have good fuses, but the relay is blown. So make sure you also check the relay. Now to get to the relay, we have to pull this cover off. Okay. Now if you're curious how I know this is the relay, well, I simply have a repair manual for this vehicle. It's worth typically 20 bucks. You can find them, or just do a web search and you can find out all the fuses, relays, etc. for your vehicle. Now testing a relay is super simple. You just need a battery source. You're essentially recreating what happens inside the vehicle. So I happen to have one of these 12 volt packs. Maybe you're into RC cars and have a 3S LiPo pack. Will work perfectly fine. So all that we need are these alligator clips because we want to energize it. Now let's just say this is all new to you and you don't know which terminals to touch. Well, just place them on the relay. And you want to hear a clicking noise. Okay, we don't hear anything there. So try these guys, the vertical posts. And that does click. So that is energizing. It's really a switch, a relay, that's all it is. So that's a good sign. But now we need to verify everything works. So back to continuity. Okay, make sure that the other posts have continuity. And there we go. So this relay is in perfect shape. If I take off the power, no continuity. That's it. Super, super simple. And there we go, guys. So make sure you check the fuses, check the relay. If everything looks okay, then the power accessory itself will need to be replaced, which means pulling out at least the this part of the dash. Some vehicles it's harder than others, but check everything because you don't want to waste your time if it's just a blown fuse. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.